So I thought I would do a little video to introduce Prune and Bloom, what the concept is, and to introduce myself if you are watching this video because you haven't met me before. So firstly, my name is Emma Lavelle. I am a life coach. I am recording this from my little new view in Toulouse with my dog Rita. She's my assistant coach. She often appears on our calls. And this is, I wanted to show you it because it's the result of pruning. And I have had many failures. I attempted to move to France a couple of years ago, didn't work out, went back to Spain, and this is attempt number two. And it's a very different energy this time. And so Prune and Bloom is all about thinking about what you want to bloom in your life and really thinking about, okay, I want more love. I want more adventure. I want more exciting finances. I want more stability. I want to feel more simplicity. I want to feel more spaciousness. Really think about, okay, what are the things that I want? And then starting to prune and getting rid of anything that is slowing down you having them and anything that is holding up space so that you can't have the things that you currently want. So it's this like active process of learning the tools to be pruning and blooming and pruning and blooming. And once you've got those initial tools and you understand how your brain works, how your body's working in response to your brain, then you can go and you can run with them and you can start to create your own tools. So if you've got questions about the process, just let me know. What I want you to know is that you can make tiny, tiny changes and they can have enormous results. These changes you're going to do are, they take a second. It's a little pause before you decide something. It's checking in with your values before you take an action step. It's pausing after the action step to evaluate so that you're really in this process of connecting with yourself and what you're doing and the results that you're getting in your life, rather than just being on autopilot and believing everything your brain tells you. Because I think the most important thing that coaching can teach you is to understand that our brains have an 80% negativity bias. So all the time we're taking decisions about our lives, we think we're doing it from this like very rational, very intentional place. But we're not, we're imbalanced. We're assuming things won't work out. We're assuming things will be the worst case scenario. So that's not from a neutral place. What coaching does is it teaches you to notice that that's happening and reset so that you can create this sort of like safety in your body where you notice, like, okay, I've rebalanced that 80%. I'm looking at things from a neutral place. I'm asking myself, what do I want when I know that I can get the tools to create it? I'm getting the support, I'm getting coaching. Okay, now what do I want to do? And the sensation is clarity, simplicity, and overall, it's getting back in the driver's seat. Like that is my number one way of how I would describe it. Pre-coaching, life for me felt very like reactive and it felt like it was just happening and I felt like I was responding to things. And I always describe it as like clinging to the outside of the car or clinging to the outside of a train, like a James Bond movie. And then learning to coach was, okay, I'm driving. And the stuff happening outside can change, the landscape can change, but I'm the one driving through the landscape. So I want you to experience this as well. I want everyone to experience this, but let's start with the person watching this video. So there are two options for getting stuck into this process. The first is self-study plus group coaching, and that's the Prune and Bloom course. And then you can also add on one-to-one coaching if you're like me and you're a very like all-in mentality and you want to get results now. One-to-one coaching will really help accelerate that. If you've got questions about it, you can email me. There might be a box depending on where you're watching this, or you can send me a DM, or you can email me at hello@emmalavelle.co. I don't know how to stop recording.